What's going on, dudes and dudettes? How are y'all doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful time of your life. And today, I'm going to share this theory of mine, and that is the theory of Jack Frost in Frozen 3. If you haven't watched Rise of the Guardians yet, then I recommend you to watch it first before watching this video. Same thing goes for those who haven't watched both Frozen movies yet. This is your host, I'm just a fan. Welcome to my channel, and with that being said, let's get into it. As we all know, when it comes to the fanfic world, we do know that anything is possible. Most of these are so-called ships created by fans pairing different characters from different animated movies. But one ship outshines them all, and that is JELSA, the pairing of DreamWorks' Jack Frost from Rise of the Guardians film and Elsa from Disney's Frozen franchise. This ship has started after the release of their first Frozen film, and then a few years later, a second film has released, which only increased the hopes of a collaboration between the two companies. Now, if you're asking how are these two can get together if they're from the different timelines, that question is easy to answer. Remember the scene from the beginning of the Rise of the Guardians movie?
Hello. Hello. Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am? Oh, excuse me. Can you tell me where I am? Hello? My name is Jack Frost. How do I know that? The moon told me so. But that was all he ever told me. And that was a long, long time ago.
As we see at the end of this scene, no one saw what happened after that. After all those years, we don't know what happened to him. And keep this in mind, Jack died in the year 1712 at the age of 18. And he states in the movie that he has been alive for 300 years. Well, not alive, but being a winter spirit. And this scene or this part is the perfect time to add him in the Frozen timeline. Remember, the year Frozen was set in is 18th century or 1840 to be precise. So Jack is already a spirit since the first Frozen film. The other question is, how will Elsa know or knew about Jack Frost? And that is an easy question. Thanks to the Rise of the Guardians fandom website and also to Wikipedia, it states that Jack Frost is a personification of frost, ice, snow, winter, and freezing cold. He is a variant of Old Man Winter who is held responsible for frosty weather, nipping the fingers and toes in such weather, coloring the foliage in autumn, and leaving fern-like patterns on cold windows in winter. He brings signs of winter and causes chaos. There are winter mishaps and inconveniences, but winter also brings snowball fights and things kids love. Lastly, Jack has been referenced in stories and songs since the late 17th. One thing is for sure, if Arendelle is in winter naturally and not caused by Elsa, it is a possibility that Jack could be or already be in there. To be honest, I haven't watched Olaf's Frozen adventure yet, so I was bothered if the snow in this movie is caused by Elsa or it's just actually winter season. Because if it's actually winter season, then Jack could be in Arendelle. If you have watched this movie, please comment down below if the snow is caused naturally or is it caused by Elsa. Now, do you remember the scene from Rise of the Guardians?
We don't want Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
Who's Jack Frost?
No one, honey. It's just an expression.
Hey,
She said it's just an expression. This could be a common thing when it comes to winter. So this could be another way for Elsa to know Jack. If you're asking, does Elsa need to believe in Jack just to be able to see him? When it comes to the first Frozen film, then yes, she has to. But after she became the fifth spirit, she don't need to. I'm gonna show you a video about the comparison of scenes from both respective movies. Shout out to Sandra WAALS for uploading this video. All credits to her. Go to her channel to watch the full video. She even added deleted scenes. So if you wanna watch, link is down in the description below.
You were chosen, like we were all chosen, by man and moon.
We are called Northuldra. We are the people of the sun.
Polémica del quinto espíritu y el quinto guardián.
it was dark.
Pues
It seemed to chase the darkness away. No, they'll fear both of us. And that's not what I want.
That is not what magic does. That's just your fear. Fear is what can't be trusted.
Now after the scene comparison, Man in Moon and then Frozen made People of the Sun, are you nuts? Disney, you are just making our hopes higher. And what makes this is a possibility is not the fact that both Jack and Elsa are fifth somethings, but the fact that they made Elsa an actual spirit who died and then was resurrected as an immortal being with the same process as Jack. And now there is one thing I'd like to add. If the four spirits in Frozen 2 are wind, earth, fire, and water, while Elsa's powers are snow and ice, then does that mean she's also a winter spirit? Let me have your thoughts about this down in the comment section below. I know that there are websites that states that this can't happen in the second film, and I understand that. But I know there are some of you who hates this ship, and this is my reaction for JELSA haters after watching Frozen 2. With that aside, there are three things that can happen to Elsa's love situation. And the first thing is Elsa is gonna be single for the rest of the franchise. Second is she's gonna be with Honeymaran, and that is okay for me. But there's an article saying that this was already intended in the second film, but they didn't do it because some countries may ban the movie. So that doesn't disappear for the third movie. But like I said, I may be disappointed after what they did, after all the fifth spirit thing. I may be disappointed, but not surprised. And lastly, the crossover of these two characters. Now, the reason for why is this the last thing they're gonna do is the fact that Rise of the Guardians is one of DreamWorks' underrated movies. Even though it had a good story and a great animation, it is still an underrated movie. But hey, I'm still not giving up. There is still a chance that this is going to happen. So, fingers crossed. Oh, and almost forgot. Did you guys notice Jack's silhouette in Atto Holland? If you didn't notice it, then you should rewatch Show Yourself music video and then pause it at the exact time at 2 minutes and 17 seconds and look at the background. Shout out to the YouTuber Jack who found this Easter egg. Well, possibly. Give all credits to him, and the link to his channel is down in the description below. I even looked at this part for a few more times and I decided to crop it out. And it looks like the same thing like this scene from Rise of the Guardians. And one last thing. Did you already hear this song?
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
If this is the first time you hear this, then yes, it is sung by Idina Menzel, the same actress who voiced Elsa. When the first time I heard this, I was in complete shock. And she sang this in the year 2014. This was even before the second Frozen film. She already said the name Jack Frost. Now I don't care if it's not in any Frozen movie. I don't care. It is Idina Menzel. So to all JELSA fans, there is a possibility that this could still happen in the future. To all JELSA haters, take that. And that's about it. I know, not much of a theory. It's just a small theory to fill in the gaps. I just wanted to get this out of my head. So, if you like this theory, why not smash the like button below? And I would love to hear your thoughts about this. It could be mean or it could be how bad I'm doing this. But hey, I won't mind if you write it down in the comment section below. And that is the end of my video. See you soon and peace out.